So welcome everybody to a Ratchet Repairs video. This is not the one you've been waiting for, I know, and I apologize, but when it comes to prototyping and making stuff out of thin air, like I'm doing with the XP-14 Optimus Prime, it oftentimes takes a lot of time to prototype things and make sure everything works out quite nicely. But in the meantime, I'm going to do a three-parter on this little fellow over here. Little is a bit of a pun, I think, because this thing is massive. In case you're wondering, yes, that is the BMB Megatron over there. And that was always one of my bigger bots, but yeah, he's a big boy. But that said, I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with the Fallen, because I always felt they should have done more with him in the movie. He could have been better. He could have been a lot better. But yeah, let's say the screenplay hasn't been the strong suit of those movies. And he was just there. So he was there, he's canon. And just to don't rub people the wrong way, I'll decide to leave the screenwriting to others and just focus on the figure itself. Did I mention he's huge? For instance, this is the Black Apple by Ji Young Thunder Leader, also known as Optimus Prime. Yeah, let me get something to point out how much more of the Fallen there is, because this is his little right here. And this is decent in scale compared to each other. And I especially like him with Megatron and Prime, so you can actually see the sheer size of the guy. I'm not going to do alt mode, because the only alt mode he actually had in the movie was a comet, and he doesn't transform into a comet. Shocker. So yeah, I'll be focusing mainly on the robot mode. And first thing first, once you're done with looking at how impressive and beautiful he is notice that there are some problems that need some fixing. Yeah, so let's start with the start, which should be the color. And the color is wrong. I'm going to ask my editor to just plop in some pictures anywhere on the screen. I screen captured these myself from the movie. And as you can tell by just looking at them, he should be more of I think it's a burnt metal. It's almost blackish, but there's a really big sheen on top of it, so it's a bit more of a chromy paint job. And the orange he's got on him right now, it's one of those oranges that glows when you hit it with a UV light, which is neat, but not everyone has UV light, and I feel it shouldn't have to stick out this much. So I'm going to change it for an actual glow-in-the-dark paint, which will be more of a reddish color, and I'm going to make it blotchy, so you can actually have to feel like there's his floor is lava. And there are some other things to fix as well. For instance, the mods I'm going to do with a guy. I hope I can get him a little bit closer so you can have a look. When it comes to his face, there isn't an LED. So I'll be installing the LED in there, and I'll also be modifying the mask. There's this bit of rubber webbing behind the spikes, which are moving in the picture. It's his version of chest hands, I think. They need to be removed. I need to remove the webbing. I want to do some stuff with the eyes, especially lit up. It looks howlish, which I like. So I'll be adding LED into his normal face, and the mask will go over there, and then you can actually see the eyes blotchy as they were in the movie going through. Obviously a lot of paint needs to be done to the mask as well. I'll be modifying some other things. He's a little bit of a wonky figure, and I feel I want to keep the transformation, but I do want to knot some little holes, and especially the screw holes, I want to make them a little bit more invisible in the back. There's some stuff as well going on. It looks a bit hollow, and especially around the shoulders and arms. this won't do. So I will be adding a lot of putty to make sure the holes go away, and I will be making him just a little bit better. So he's a beast. I like him, and he can do a lot better. Also, one thing I don't really like is that his arms actually pop off anytime you want to transform him or move him around. I do like that they actually gave him, like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's this movable joint in there for the arm joint. So I'll be modifying these bits a bit to make them stick a little bit better, because these bits, especially if you're making sure everything holds, would look a lot better and would work a lot better. So I'll be looking into modifying that. As you can see, it needs a little. Yeah, and paint wise, he is going to need a lot of paint because it's a big boy. I'll be doing the burnt metal, combine it with polished aluminum. My editor can show you some pictures in screen where you can obviously see the blotches. It's like he's got striped with a lighter shade of aluminum, which is more like a chrome, and burnt metal. And there's this blue sheen over him. I think they did it because he's always burning hot. Yeah, other than that, I don't think I'll transform him ever, so I'll be focusing mainly on the robot mode. And I'm looking really forward to see what my glow-in-the-dark real paint can do when you put him in a dark spot with only his eyes light up and the paint, which is a dark red in normal light, and it actually glows reddish in the evening. So I might be able to add some blotches and stuff. And I'll probably tone it down just a little bit because he wasn't this orangey in the movie, as far as I remember. But yeah, I will take care of this guy. So there will be a LED, some filler, and he'll be getting some...
Good night, everybody!
Some love and a completely new color in a darker burnt metal grey finish with hints and decals and a lot of washes and a lot of battle damage. So yeah, there's a little dude all together with this little blade. With the blade, it's actually longer than he is. It's almost 60 centimeters. For scale, I can actually show you how he looks with Optimus, so you can know why he needs to wear a corpse to actually defeat the guy. So yeah, it's a nice figure. I actually like him, and he needs some paint, he needs some love, he needs some filler, some weathering, and some dirt washes. But I can do all those kind of things, you know that. So yeah, here we got the group of baddies together. Megatron, Megatronus, and Optimus, or Orion Pax, what you ever want to call him. So yeah, they look good together. No complaints there, just the paint, the wash, and all the other stuff to do. And yeah, this Megatron actually is one of my older customs, which I did a little while back before I got an airbrush and before I got decent at painting. So this is like 7 or 8 years old. I did some weathering on him. I am tempted to redo him completely to make him together. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that one as well. And don't worry about this Prime, we'll be soon be getting back to the other one. And altogether, yeah, that's basically it for this video. So please let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and share. And if you have anything to say to me, please use the comments below. Send me a link at retrorepairs22@gmail.com also for orders and stuff. That said, yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon in the next video.